Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Briskey, and tonight we're going to be talking about crowdfunding. We frankly looked at more of the numbers of it. We took over 100 campaigns, largely from Kickstarter, that were over $50,000. We wanted to make sure we were looking at campaigns that were raising reasonable amounts of money that would take to fund significant projects in film. There are many reasons why crowdfunding is fantastic, and the first one I want to point out is because we're in Austin. Crowdfunding is broken down into two parts. It's going to be theory and it's going to be practice. Theory is actually a foundation of three things: collaboration, cause, traffic. This is the dirty secret part of crowdfunding. It's the fact that you have two aspects. They're codependent. You want to make sure you separate them, okay? And that is social media engagement and it is the conversion funnel. All those on there are platforms for social media. You don't have to use any single one of them. You only have to really worry about the 5 film-friendly platforms, and that's these right here. So the theory is about the foundation, the 3 aspects of what it takes to make it happen, the 5 film-friendly platforms for social media that you should definitely dabble in and get some experience with, the fact that social media has a 4-phase process to work through, and then ultimately the conversion funnel. Now we're going to go to the practice, okay? This is the day-to-day, week-to-week type of operations of getting it done. Before you even start your launch the site, you've already technically started your campaign. You've already been engaging with your audience 2 to 6 months before you even say, hey, here's my site, come donate. And so when we talked about the social media engagement and we talked about the conversion funnel, what we have right here is a day-by-day play. This is the bare minimum of what you could possibly do for your campaign. The real aspects of what crowdfunding is, it may cost, if you compare it side by side with traditional marketing, about the same, but you didn't pay for it. Your audience did. It was free. It took some time out of your day, but if you do it right, best case scenario, or worst case scenario actually, I would say you find your audience. Better case scenario, you're actually able to make sure that you make some money that'll improve the production value of your film. And even one step further than that, you now can walk to an investor and say, hey, bam, here's my audience. It's already existing, but you know now before you even turned on your red camera. And you can now afford the red camera and the guy that operates it. And the last thing to remember, though, is that this is an ongoing process that once you've connected with your audience, don't throw them away. You have them for your entire career now. You can actually go out now and start connecting with a group of people, building your audience, giving yourself a career for the future, and it didn't cost you a thing.